Yeah, Tehut-9. Yo, little experiment, mind elevation time. The MARLEY Chronicles. Written, recited by yours truly. This morning, I heard a white man singing. Old pirates, yes, they rabbi. So like to the merchant ships, minutes after they took guide. From the bottom, spits, and as those words dropped from his lips, I saw a skyscraper bend down and sit on a butterfly's back, and that's when it hit me. They didn't get it, they couldn't get it. Maybe they wanted to get it, but they just can't get it. For the Rastaman's lips are chanting cosmic messages to the masses who are masqueraded in the mass graves of their minds. For all those signs have been delivered, they still can't figure out how to save themselves, because the music belongs to someone else. So even though they listen to the music for themselves, they still can't hear it. But there's a natural mystic blowing through the air, whispering revolt and change, whispering strange melodies in kinky reggae, telling the whole truth in a broken language, while we live in a land without gauge, a land where our rage is unfocused, living with less and less hope until we become hopeless. But we are oppressed and depressed by the press. The news isn't new, it's the same old story. We are gods without our glory, and our story's now his story. So I abhor me to the core, standing at the door of my mother's slave cabin, watching the slave master robbing my mother of her soul. And when she cried out from the depths of her soul, she was told, no woman, no cry, by the same slave master who crucified her peace, broke her teeth, cut out her tongue, hung her unborn son, plucked out her eyes for the lies for her to die, turned around and told her, no woman, no cry. But I remember when we used to sit inside the darkness of slave ships, observing our brothers being whipped as their blood dripped like raindrops, while white men blocked our fire light and raped our women in the night. But we told them everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. So, woman, no cry, wipe the tears from your eyes. Now look them in their eyes and tell the slave driver, the tables are turning, and them are got tired to see with face, comfortable when them are fighting with space. I remember how we sat in places and spaces smaller than coffins as dead men on slave ships being shipped to give new life to the new world after we were ambushed in the night by crazy ballheads who were coming in from the cold, yes, coming in from the cold barren caves of Europe to steal us and leave us talking blues, wondering why there was so much trouble in the world. But we knew time alone, time would tell. Those Uncle Tom house Negroes who thought they were in heaven when we were living in hell. So we just waited and waited until it seemed like we were waiting in vain, because they started changing our names, our language, and our God. They robbed us of our Redeemer and had us singing redemption songs and rebel music like roots, rock, reggae, while they were burning and looting our villages. So I asked them, is this love that I'm feeling? And they asked me, could you be loved? So I called up the top ranking and we chased those crazy ballets right out of town. But they came back and brought us to Jamestown, in Jamestown, Virginia, to plant tobacco and fight the Indians who called us buffalo soldiers because of our hair. But the Indians are no longer where you can see them. They are here inside my skin, hiding inside my melanin. For when they were looking for somewhere to hide before they died, I told them they could hide inside my blackness. And they said, right, Natty, right. Go there, Dreddy, go there. We're gonna rise again. But I was still crying from the pain of having the world on my shoulder. For I was a buffalo soldier who was stolen from Africa and brought to the heart of America. Yet I received no love in America, because America's heart is filled with nothing but hatred for me. For I'm living in a pimp's paradise, where I'm being pimped by pimps with no feathers in their hats. But they've got black men in their trees, black men in their family trees, because while slave masters were between black women's knees in slave cabins, their wives were having black men working overtime as their sex slaves to satisfy their crave for chocolate, telling us to stir it up, forcing us to push the wood, blaze the fire, satisfy their heart and make them simmer down. While we were being shot down by Sheriff John Brown, who always hated me for what? I don't know. But every time I plant my seed, he would kill them before they grow. So one day, I shot the sheriff. But they blame me for shooting the deputy. Even though I told them I shot the sheriff. Yes, it was me. I shot the sheriff because the cracker was down with the Ku Klux Klan. And I told him that until the philosopher chose one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, that everywhere is war. Because Babylon's system is a vampire, sucking the blood of the sufferers who are suffering because of this rat race that claims they belong to the human race, yet they refuse to face the truth. Because guiltiness rests on their conscience. So they keep running and running and running away, but they can't run away from themselves, for they have been trapped by themselves, trying to hold us down, not knowing that to keep us down, they would have to stay down with us. So now we don't know how we and them are going to work it out. Cause them belly full but we're hungry. The pot are boiled but the food not enough. And them no want to share. Maybe because them never hear that craving through a puppy. And them love to mix up while me taking it easy, skanking, giving thanks and praise to Jah, because I know say Jah live. Even in this concrete jungle where them a try to conquer me, Jah Rastafari, the conquering line from the tribe of Judah. Because them want me to humble me among my pride. But I'm going to be iron like a lion in Zion. So even when times in a Babylon get hard, me not ask them, what make you draw a bad card? Me I go just lick some and light up the guy now and tell the people them lively up yourselves. While Babylon I tell them say, don't be no dread, because them know say, Rasta man live up and them want we give up. We mellow mood, we positive vibration and go party the funky reggae. But I say, wake up and live now. Give them back them fear and watch them sides. Because small acts for victory and Africa must unite. We did it once and we can do it twice. So now watch them screw face. Tell the truth regardless if them like it. Because who they can't fit, let them wear it. We had to bear it on our backs, where whips were cracked and this nation was built, surviving against the odds. While the natives were made extinct, so the future would think there were no survivors. But we are the black survivors, yes we! The same ones they told not to rock the boat, but we rocked it anyway, shouted, get up for your right. Get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. When the Uncle Tom Negroes were scared to fight, telling the rest of us we're not prepared to fight. But we told them, we got to fight. We got to fight, we got to fight for our rights. Because these racist whites don't want to see us unite. They don't want to see us live together. They don't want to see the unification of all Africans. But we are the children of the Rasta man. And we're going to tear down Babylon one more time, for Babylon is a filthy muck. And it's time for us to say Exodus. We're moving right out of Babylon, because the Zion train is coming our way. And Africa awaits its creators. Tehut-9, mind elevation every time. You don't know already. Big up on yourself. Make sure say, wanna follow me on Instagram. That's at Tehut9, TEHUT, the number 9. Yeah, at Tehut9. One love. Bless up on yourself.